everyone tuning in. Welcome back to the 2026 Intercollegiate USA Racquetball National Championships. Hope you guys have been enjoying the game so far. Today we've got the UT number 2 doubles team versus same thing for Oregon State. It's going to be a good game. And just to introduce ourselves, my name is Rishi, and
I'm Arjun.
And we're also part of the UT team, but we won't be biased at all during our commenting.
Maybe the opposite.
Yeah, potentially the opposite, actually. All right.
0 serving 0.
All right, they're about to start it up. We've got Gerardo Garcia Gomez and Jack Thompson.
Gerardo.
Yeah. Versus Pulley and McGuire of OSU.
Alex, are you okay?
Got it down the second serve right there. Was long.
Interesting colorways for both teams playing.
Indeed, we've got purple for the Longhorns and gray. Not matching very well there. Pardo with the early serve cutoff. Defensive ceiling shot to Jack right there. Ooh, it was tough. He got it though. Kill for Gerardo. He left it up right there.
Did not kill that.
Jack, potential kill. There we go. Good try by the Oregon State player right there, but took a squirrely bounce off the corner. Got
Jack
UT in the
shot with precision.
Definitely not intentional, but ended up working out. Gerardo with the potential Z serve. There we go. Opportunity right there.
Good pass attempt. Not really sure what's going on.
Kind of trading hits to the center. Oh, Gerardo got an unfortunate bounce there. Bad timing. Gonna have second serve for the UT team. Still 0-0. Jack serving to the left side. Oh, down the middle actually. Ooh, good kill shot by Jack Thompson. Word on the street is that his mom is actually tuning into the stream. Mrs. Thompson, if you're there, your son's playing good this tournament. Another opportunity for Jack.
Calling a screen.
Calling a hinder. Not sure if I agree with that call, but one serve and 0 for UT.
Good get by Gerardo.
Skip right there. 2 serve and 0. Getting some good points on the board. These games are to 15 and tiebreaker to 11, just as a reminder. Long serve right there.
Second serve.
Point.
Predicting a lob right here. Yep. Oh, defensive ceiling right there.
Reciprocated by Gerardo.
Potentially. And again.
Oh, he waits for it this time. Another
Gerardo.
ceiling ball.
Good return by Jack right there.
Oh,
Gerardo
does a little twist, but does not end up making contact with the ball.
Unfortunate right there. Yeah, that back glass corner gives all the players trouble, but luckily this court has these kind of interesting dot-like structure on the back pattern that helps the players see the ball, but
Did not help him there.
yeah, I did not. Good get by Gerardo right there.
Good show of athleticism.
Indeed. Jack
Skips a ball.
almost. 2 more feet and that would have been perfect. Both the opponents were far away from that corner. 1 serve and 2 for Oregon. There's a Z serve right there.
Interesting return by Mr. Gerardo. Good defensive ball.
Solid ceiling and skip by the Oregon player. Second service half out for Oregon.
Can we talk about that Hawaiian shirt looking really nice?
That Hawaiian shirt is indeed amazing. It actually interestingly goes pretty well with,
What is Z-serve?
yeah, that Z serve powered by that Hawaiian shirt. It's pretty good. Trip Jack up, hit a short ceiling. Good get by the Oregon player. Ooh.
And Gerardo hits straight air once again.
Unfortunate. He does that a lot in practice. It's not uncommon. Long serve right there.
It's because he's not using the purple racket.
I know. He's got the purple shirt, purple shoes, but where's the purple racket? Oh.
Big time skip for Mr. Jack.
Yeah. Unfortunate right there. Took an interesting bounce off that sidewall.
Oh.
Good return by
return.
Jack. Sat him down right there. UT is back in the serving box. See if Gerardo can get some points on the board. He did.
Good serve down the middle.
Yep. It's working. Usually in doubles, it's kind of like the courteous kind of thing to always serve to the opposite side every time. But in tournament play, all those rules go out the water, as demonstrated by Gerardo Garcia Gomez. Oh. Solid corner pinch right there.
After Gerardo donates an easy goal.
Yep. Indeed.
Got three serving 4.
Yep. Serving to the same side.
This time to the forehand.
Ooh, good.
Good get. Gerardo with a quick dropper.
Oh, it worked out. Good
Poking
patience and shot selection. A little high though for a pinch, but
poking
ended
at
up
the
working
corner at
out.
eye level. Doesn't really seem to work.
But happened to work out that time. Jack? Did you get that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Seemed to be a skip.
That was hard to tell on our end, but
Good attempt by Jack.
yeah, we follow the refs decidings.
It might be a screen.
Just maybe. It was also a short serve. Lob Z. Gerardo.
Oh,
Managed to
barely
dig that
gets
one
back
out.
to it.
Good
Good
cut
half
off
volley.
right there.
See the replay there?
That was nice. Good reflexes and calm to keep that one low instead of swatting it back at the ceiling.
When he does make contact with the ball, it's rather productive.
I'd beg to differ. That was 3 walls. Second serve.
Going for that. Oh. Skipping that ceiling ball.
I can hear my coach's phrases and noises of disappointment on that one, but
Our coach is shaking his head in absolute utter disappointment.
it is all right though. Jack, another opportunity right there. Oh,
That
I think that was
seems to
2
be
bounces.
double bounce. We got 4 serving 5. Mr. Purple back on the line to serve.
Indeed, they call him the Purple Santa Claus. This is what they do.
Always giving up golden boy gifts for the other
Indeed.
opponents.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jack gets hit pretty hard
Yeah,
there.
so that's why it's traditionally not standard practice to
Just serve on the side where the other man is standing.
yeah. There's a case to be made that was actually unavoidable, that there should be a half out as a result of that, but we'll go with the referee's decision.
Does not matter. Same result.
Yep.
We got Jack serving in the same spot.
It's a tough ceiling ball to the corner with the glass.
Indeed.
It is
Visibility is poor on this court, I'd say.
It is indeed. It's the case for most show courts, but
Gets it back with a little wall.
ooh,
kill by
there we
Gerardo.
go. That's what we like to see, Purple Santa Claus.
Man in the purple really putting the stop zone there.
Mm-hmm, he is. Oh, tough return. Gerardo managed to get that out. Opportunity for the Oregon player. Gerardo gets the get and
Oh.
kills it.
Purple Santa Claus is turning evil, not giving those
Might
easy balls
be
from
the
before.
Purple Grinch now. That was beautiful. 6-5. UT is back in the lead. Ooh, short serve right there for Jack.
Predicting a soft lob second serve. Seems pretty common.
Indeed, and the
there it
prediction
is.
was right. Unfortunately, a little too far. Oh, they left it high for Gerardo.
With another pass.
In
Purple Grinch is really taking off right
I
now.
know. He's on a roll.
Is it true all good things must come to an end?
That is true. That is what they say.
There it is.
Arjun seems to have manifested a universal law right there in front of our eyes.
It seems that a lack of poor communication between the UT team.
Seems like a timeout was taken.
Oh, timeout.
Then swing if they call it.
Racquetball is a sport that can be played by people of all ages and skill levels. Approximately 20 million people representing 95 countries play the sport today. Racquetball is fun. It is an incredible workout, a dynamic activity, and it can be played indoor or outdoor. Racquetball events are social gatherings that bring people together and where lifelong friendships are made. Are you interested in joining the racquetball community? Check out usaracquetball.com for more information.
Racquetball is competition and a lot of fun. I love to be able to go on the court and hit by myself, and I love the thinking behind it and the strategy.
Welcome back from our short timeout right there. A little confusion on the court as to who is serving. I remember it was Oregon serve.
I believe OSU is serving.
Yep, they are.
We got coach watching expectantly in the game behind us.
He is indeed standing right behind us, actually.
Defensive ball by Gerardo.
Oregon was not able to capitalize. Ooh, some
Gerardo hanging in there with some defensive balls.
some unfortunate positional miscommunication by the Oregon players. Resulted in a skip. Jack? Ooh, good try. Skipped on that one.
Going for the kill.
Yeah, to that top left corner. Short serve right there. Z-lob. Another potential opportunity for Jack, and he hits it.
Other guy gets it back though.
Oh,
We got 7 serving 6. Purple Claws back on the line to serve. Good defensive return.
Jack with another ceiling. Down the line. Ooh, almost.
Good get by Gerardo.
Ooh, tough wall.
Tough wall. This is low-key a very close game.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
10 o'clock match.
They're exchanging 1 or 2 points every service.
Please come check
See
it.
if UT can get a couple right here. Opportunity. Going up for Jack. Sends it back. Ooh.
I heard an "Oh, Jack" from coach in the background. after that
Sides of
seal.
disappointment after the point was not attempted to be ended early. Z to Gerardo.
Oh, potential.
Good get by Jack.
Good get by Jack.
Gerardo with an
Setting up for a
opportunity right
backhand.
here. Ooh.
Mr. Claus is returning from the
Frustration
North Pole.
written all over his face after missing that one. That was his shot. Oh, dropping backhand. Defensive stealing there. Another one reciprocated.
Jack going in for
Potential
the kill.
opportunity right there.
Interesting shot.
Took a
Oh.
squirrely bounce. Ooh, down the
Good
line.
pass.
Good shot by Oregon player.
We were told that there were, by Gerardo, there were some special people watching today, correct?
That is true indeed. Those people, actually person, might be responsible for Gerardo's superior performance in this game compared to baseline. Just a suspicion, though.
I'm not completely sure if that's true.
Ooh, Gerardo with the tactical racket race to discuss strategy mid-game.
You can just see the aura.
You can indeed. I like those hand signs. Alrighty. I'm expecting 8 points in a row for the UT team after that discussion. Lob Z to the backhand.
And that discussion
Ooh.
did not do anything.
Unfortunate. It's okay.
9:37.
Good
Oregon.
defensive ball.
Oh!
Gerardo rolls it after we mentioned the special person.
Indeed, that was probably the only reason he was able to make that shot. No other reason other than that.
He would never make it otherwise.
Yes. You probably would have let that one go. Ooh.
Good pass.
10:37.
They've got 5 more points in order to win the game, does Oregon?
Same lob Z serve, Jack.
I mean, it's working out. Ooh,
Not that
good
time.
kill by Jack Thompson. Right low pinch right there from far.
We got Mr. Claus up to serve again.
We do. I think he's lost his title of the Grinch. Time. Ooh, a little high. Ooh, great pinch and patience by the Oregon player right there.
A lot of precision and touch with that shot.
Indeed. See if UT can get some through Jack's serve.
Good Z serve. Seems that they were given a setup though.
Ooh, someone almost got hit right there.
Barely dodged it. It's like they're slowing down the pace of the point now.
Repeated ceiling balls. Opportunity for Gerardo. And he takes it. Oh.
Oh. Seems like they're calling some sort of hinder.
Court hinder. A hat has just been placed on my head by an unsuspecting or an
Texas
unknown
participant.
party.
Yes, it's been declared a court hinder.
Looks like it was declared a court hinder.
Seems that the ball hit off the
Interesting part of the glass.
crack between the door and the back wall. Unfortunately there for Gerardo. Can he get this? He did manage to pick that up.
Good amount of fitness being shown by the players here.
Ooh, drilled him in the back.
Gerardo hits it practically eye level right into the Oregon State player.
Yeah.
Was not expecting
An
that.
argument could be made that that still was Gerardo's point, since the opponent was blocking off his shot to the center.
And Jack gets hit
back
this
to
time.
back.
Looks like this is a game of whack-a-mole, not racquetball.
I know. I didn't know what I signed up for. A little revenge right there.
I think that like
Just saw some
this could
live
be-
karma right there.
this could be done by like the positioning of the UT team after serves, right after where they want to hit it.
Indeed, yeah. Players are not supposed to be standing either directly in front or between the player and the corner for a pass shot. Gerardo.
Oh,
Oh.
good touch. But Gerardo does get to it.
There we go. does a couple more of those, we can give back his title of the Purple Grinch.
I don't think he's there just yet after whiffing that ball a couple points ago.
'Tis true.
Another Z serve.
Harder with the defensive
Good
ceiling.
Oh, we got
Opportunity here
we
for
got-
Jack.
Good
Ooh,
shot by
good
Jack.
get though. Gerardo
oh,
hits
and
his own
player.
teammate. Unfortunate.
Jack jumps onto an unfortunate backhand from Gerardo.
Ooh, good Z, but Gerardo managed to get that one.
Good defensive ball. What is Gerardo going to choose to do with this?
Another defensive
stealing
ball. Ooh, but it was good. Went into the corner perfectly. You guys got to see a close-up of how that one bounced. Second serve for Oregon State.
Here comes that Z lob. Oh, just a regular lob.
Opportunity. Ooh.
Good shot by Jack.
Oh. Miscommunication slightly between the UT players. Good get.
Oh.
I believe that Gerardo could have actually gone for that ball
And just hit him, but
and called court hinder or just normal hinder. But he chose not to.
does not put any effort in.
Gerardo might have
Interesting shot
forgotten who was
choice.
watching.
Yeah, who's watching Gerardo?
Here we go.
Gerardo with a little golden boy to the front of the wall.
Jack was able to pick it up though.
Oh,
The Oregon player with another diving pinch.
Another diving pinch. That was
12 serving 8.
That was incredible.
with that placement at that speed is kind of tough.
It is indeed. Oregon deserved that point fully. They're up 12-8, 3 more points.
Got a Z serve to Jack.
Pace of the game really is picked up. Jack could have called screen there.
Looks
Not
like the Oregon
sure.
State guys are really hyped up, winning all these points.
I would suggest that the UT team takes a timeout right here.
I feel like the pace of the game is changing. I think a timeout is a great idea.
Indeed. Ceiling ball, reciprocated. Opportunity for Gerardo.
Choose
The
to hit.
corner.
Interesting shot there. Gerardo.
Gerardo, front court.
Oh,
Soft.
look at
tap.
that soft
There we
touch.
go.
That's what I told him to do.
Yes, sir.
8 serving 13.
Let's
During
see if
those-
Purple Man can bring this set back to life for the UT team.
Yep. Here we go.
Here comes Purple Man running to the back wall.
Managed to get that ceiling out. Ooh.
Unfortunate bounce on the back. I don't know if that is a court hinder, is it?
No, I do not think so. It's usually reserved for
The top area.
weird bounces off light panels on the ceiling, or when it hits the crack between the glass back door and the glass back wall. Good lob there by Gerardo. Tough ceiling.
Doesn't choose to let it bounce off the back wall and gets punished for it.
Ooh. That was a good pinch to the left corner right there by the Oregon player.
9
See if Jack's serve can get some more points on the board.
Jack serving to the same side. Practically the same area.
Cut off.
Got some interesting front wall play going on.
Ooh, definitely hindrance.
Definitely hit him, so I believe that is a point for the UT team.
Yep, it is indeed. They
10.
called that one an avoidable.
10, serving 13.
First avoidable that I've seen called this tournament, actually.
That was an avoidable? I thought it hit him.
Oh, the ball hit him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Got Jack with an interesting ceiling ball. Looks like this one's going to get killed. There it is.
Ooh.
Good passing shot.
Yeah, straight at Gerardo's feet.
Mr. Purple wasn't able to pick that one up, unfortunately.
Fortunately, the reaction time was not quick enough. UT team really should be taking a timeout right here.
I feel like a timeout is very optimal, but they're choosing not to. Maybe they have something in mind.
Ooh.
I think a timeout would be highly ideal here, but they're choosing to continue playing.
I think they've got the confidence in themselves to turn this game around. They took a timeout, seeing our signal to timeout.
What a
Thankfully,
great decision to take a timeout.
We'll see you guys back after this.
My name's John Ellis from Stockton, California. Well, racquetball to me has been my lifetime sport. My dad was obsessed with this in 1975 when I was 3, so I had no choice but to play racquetball, and of course I've loved it ever since. You know, that includes not only playing, but the tournament directing part of it, and a lot of friends that I've met over the years. I'm in the Hall of Fame for racquetball, which means I won enough pro stops to qualify, so yeah, take that.
Okay, I think I got it.
Racquetball is life.
Racquetball is life.
Racquetball is life.
And that's not a cliche answer, that's real stuff.
Racquetball feeds my soul.
I love racquetball. I'm addicted to it. I've been addicted to it for 25 years.
Fun, that's the most important thing, is fun.
Just a great group of people to play with.
I love the people, I love the game, everything.
My name is Marcia Richards. You know, I love the workout, the intensity of a good rally, and, you know, just the competitiveness. It takes a lot of grit. I love coming off the court just totally spent, that you've given everything that you have. Well, I've been playing it all my life, since college, so all my adult life. It's been a great outlet. There'd be many days where I'd come from work and I'm thinking I don't even really want to be here, but then I'd get into the rally and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I am so glad I'm here, because it's just a great mental boost for me. I love being active.
Welcome back from that brief commercial break during our timeout, followed by University of Texas. We got match point right here for the Oregon team. Defensive ceiling by Gerardo.
Oh, we got a little miscommunication
for that game point.
Back in the next game.
Fortunate way to end that game. We will see you all in game 2.
You'll need some basic equipment to play racquetball, like a racket and a ball. Notice the tether on your racket. That's important. Oh, and a glove helps for extra grip. The ball goes really fast, so you want some protection. Goggles. And you want to go fast too. So, bring some good shoes that won't scuff up the court. Okay, so here's the court. It's 40 feet long and 20 feet wide. These two lines are where you serve. To serve, you bounce the ball and hit it with your racket. The ball needs to hit the front wall and should land between this line and the back wall. The ball hitting the back wall is long, and if it bounces before the middle line, it is short. Don't worry, you get 2 tries to serve if you fault your first serve. Your feet can't touch the outside of the middle line at the beginning of your serve. As you step into your serve, your foot can go past the line, but still needs to be touching the line at least. When you return the ball, you have 1 bounce before you need to hit it and get it to hit the front wall again. This dotted line shows where you cannot enter when returning the serve. After the ball bounces, your racket can pass, but not your body. Let's get into it. Okay? So, player 1 is serving. Oops, they served it short, so they get another try on the serve. This one is good. Player 2 returns the ball with a ceiling shot. They wait for it to come off the back wall and go for a down the line. Now player 2 hits a pinch and ends the rally. Because player 2 won the rally, player 1 doesn't get any points. The score is still 0-0. They serve a lob serve. Player 1 moves their feet and swings to hit a wide-angle pass, but player 2 is able to swing and hits the ball. Player 1 sets up, swings, and skips the ball. The ball hits the ground before the front wall. Because player 2 served that rally and won the rally, they get a point. Now the score is 1-0. Player 2 serves again. Whoever gets to 15 points first wins the game. Each player takes turns hitting the ball to the front wall. You can hit it before it bounces or wait for the bounce and hit it. If the ball bounces twice or hits the ground first after hitting it, the rally ends. You only get points if you win the rally, and you were the one who served. Whoever gets to 15 points first wins the game. In a match, you play 2 games. If each player wins a game, then you play a tiebreaker game to 11 points. So that's it. How to play racquetball. Now get out there and play.
Welcome back, y'all. For those of you that are just now tuning in, we're in game 2
of
the
UT versus OSU.
And first game looks like it was 15-10. The OSU taking game 1.
Looks like we got the
UT team serving
first. Mr. Purple Man back on the line.
Indeed.
Hopefully to redeem himself this game. Good serve.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't really think it's optimal to serve to the other guy's forehand, but stand in the exact direct line of... Interesting tactic there by the UT team.
Yeah, those Z serves meant to go in the center to confuse the opponents are actually going too far to the right, and since Jack is also sitting on the right, sets up a... Ooh, was that...
That was a great serve.
Amazing, unreturnable serve there by Gerardo. I think he can earn back the title of the Purple Grinch after that one.
Goes for it again, but it's short by about a foot.
Unfortunate. Gonna go for a slow, safe lob to the backhand. Good lob, actually. Opportunity right here for Gerardo.
Hits another golden boy. It's the Gearbox logo. Calling
Ender
a quick
there.
ender there. I think that's a reasonable call.
Indeed, yeah.
I think that if Gerardo continues to hit these Z serves, that Jack should stand in the other side, in fact.
The Oregon players can actually just call those penalty hinders. Jack is actually in the way. Long serve right there by Gerardo.
Gerardo with another lob. This one is less accurate than
Jack,
the last.
An opportunity right there.
Hopefully Gerardo can capitalize here. Goes for a short ball.
Dug it out. Ooh!
Rolled out by the Oregon State player.
Beautiful shot right there.
0 serving 1.
Really satisfying with the new all white. Let the formula flow.
The racket.
Yep. Believe it is.
That is a really nice racket.
Gerardo with the patience. There we go.
Good
That's what
soft
we like
touch,
to see.
bringing the other man to run up to the front, but
yes,
not there in time.
If we're able to keep that up, UT can potentially have a shot at a tiebreaker. Yeah, I know. I think no, I don't think so.
Would you like to point that out? Seems like he's standing over the line, which he cannot encroach on in doubles. It's not really being called there.
Doesn't seem to affect the point too much, though. Jack,
right.
Opportunity. Ooh, almost got that one right there. Chaos in the back court. Gerardo, patience.
Oh,
shot low. There we go.
That's the patience we like to see from the Purple Man.
Purple Grinch, actually.
Sorry. Purple Grinch seems to be smiling. It's almost like he stole Christmas.
Around 4 months too late.
Oh.
Tough ceiling to the corner for Jack.
If I was Jack there, I would not try to go for a ceiling ball, but rather just make it to the front due to the awkward positioning.
Yeah. Potentially a jump with a 1 foot against the sidewall might have been the ideal athletic move right there.
A little Spider-Man.
Yep.
It looks like they almost got hit again. Jack just did a ceiling ball with an open court in front of him.
Time. Soft tap. Oregon player skipped.
That is a skip.
Jack was able to get that one out. 2 serving 1. UT.
We got Jack
taking the lead.
Good serve by Jack. Turned by a defensive ball.
Another ceiling.
We just got defensive ball. Looks like the UT players are standing in the same spot. I don't really know what's going on here.
Not sure either.
Looks like
Gerardo,
they did spread
good
out
pass.
eventually.
Ooh. Super far splat shot on, probably on accident by the Oregon player, but it
That
ended
was
up working out.
insane splat.
Predicting a high Z.
Gerardo
Indeed.
used to take it up high with his forehand.
Cut it off quickly.
Jack with the potential to kill this potentially. Chooses to hit another ceiling ball.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oregon player.
Showing a little frustration there.
Indeed.
1, 2, and 2.
Does not feel good to miss a kill from back there.
Does not.
Good
opportunity right here for Jack, and he, oh my, amazing.
The Oregon player is really getting to
return.
everything there. And due to the poor positioning, no one was there to retrieve that ball, unfortunately.
Unfortunately not. Yeah, on those, Gerardo probably should have been a
little farther up.
Yeah. Good.
Little hinder called by Gerardo there. Really wanted a different. There's a little confusion over the hinder calls that's going on here. Still standing in the wide area. I'm not sure that's allowed in doubles, is it?
Actually not too sure on the rules on that one.
Actually, when I was playing my doubles match, I was told I was not allowed to stand there.
Ooh.
Jack going for another ceiling ball there, does not make it to the front.
Some more noises of disappointment heard by our coach in the back.
Coach Mike is really not happy with that kind of shot right there.
Understandable.
Again, we got Gerardo and Jack standing in the same exact area of the court.
Gerardo was able to correct the positioning last second though, so.
Seems like Jack is hugging the wall.
Ooh.
I really like that shot attempt though. I think that was the correct shot to go for.
Indeed, if he was
that was a pretty
little
good miss in my opinion.
Though.
Got another defensive ceiling ball. Oh, it's gonna bounce.
Opportunity for Jack. Takes it. Almost a little too high.
Got another pass attempt, and it hits Jack.
What?
Yeah, those fast passes are tough in doubles. There's 4 players.
It's really smart.
3 other bodies to block
to hit a pass when the opponents think you're gonna kill it.
Is
interesting return attempt by Jack there.
0-8.
Fortunate mechanical error right there, but
I think he bounces back this point.
Yeah, it was
Another lob Z to Jack.
Gets able to get that one.
Looks like Jack's going for another. Yeah. Oh, does not hit the ceiling.
Opportunity for the Oregon player. Gerardo. Counter.
Gerardo's a chance to kill that one. Good.
He
pinch.
takes it.
Good pinch.
Amazing patience right there. UT back in the serving box.
Good pinch by the Grinch.
Ooh, we've got some bars by my co-commentator. Didn't know he was capable of that. Learn something new every day. Alrighty, let's see.
We got 2 serving 6.
See if UT can
retrieve
bring it
points. Back. Good serve by Gerardo. Another
bad shot to the tournament, guys.
This time at Mr. Purple Man. Looks like
he's in visible pain.
Looks like they're wearing down the health of UT players.
Taking an injury timeout.
A little
or
timeout there.
Actual timeout, I think.
GGG. We'll be right back.
My name is Kristen Watts. I am the president of the USA Racquetball Board and a volunteer here at World Singles Doubles. Racquetball means to me family. It is an amazing environment where people come together to play a sport that is great for their bodies, great for their minds. They socialize, and it is a meaningful part of many, many people's worlds. Racquetball feeds my soul.
I love racquetball. I'm addicted to it. I've been addicted to it for 25 years.
Fun, that's the most important thing, is fun.
Just a great group of people to play with.
I love the people, I love the game, everything.
Okay, I think I got it.
Racquetball is life,
Racquetball is life.
Racquetball is life.
and that's not a cliche answer. That's real stuff.
Welcome back. UT timeout has ended. Gerardo was showing off his little trophy that he got in his lower left back from that shot.
Big red area where that ball hit at around 80 miles an hour, I'd say.
Probably faster. That one was
pretty fast, yeah.
That one was juicy. Alrighty. 2 serving 6 first serve for the UTs.
Good drive serve there. Oh. Seems like they could not close the gap after the serve. Decided to both go back towards the back wall after the serve.
Unfortunate return right there.
Got Jack doing a similar game plan.
Not sure exactly what is going to happen here. Ooh.
Good serve by Jack.
Ooh.
Good get.
Pick by the Oregon player.
Jack
See
going
it?
for another kill. Good get. Got Gerardo going for a pinch of some kind. Off back wall.
Go up.
Gerardo
Gerardo
going
with
up.
the potential kill.
Oh, good pass attempt.
Placement. Another dive by the Oregon player to get that ball. Good reaction there, too.
Gerardo going for a kill here, perhaps.
Oh.
Poked at it at the ground.
Really frustrating point right there. They had a lot of kill opportunities, and they just were defended by the Oregon players.
Looks like these Oregon guys never give up on a point until it's actually over.
Indeed. Gerardo with his hands on his hips seems to be running low on energy.
Hopefully he can bounce back this point. Got that lob Z to Gerardo. Chooses to take
Early
it out
cutoff.
the air. Lack of positioning IQ there leads to a easy pass.
Indeed. I think Jack could have actually tried to gone for that and called hinder because it went right behind that player.
Yeah, but fortunately he did not attempt that.
Another early cutoff.
Interesting
Did
cutoff.
make it.
He did make that.
Ooh.
Looks like a timeout would be a good idea here, considering the momentum of the points
Indeed.
are going towards the other
The
team.
apparent frustration that's building between the UT players.
I'd say timeout right now would be a great idea.
Good ceiling right there.
This is low-key killable.
Oregon players having to go for a rare backhand right there.
Jack
with the dodge
hustling
and
up to the front of the court.
Gerardo with a good defensive ceiling. Ooh.
Tries to pitch it off the back wall. I think a timeout would be really ideal here.
I would agree.
They're not looking at the back wall to signal a timeout.
Unfortunately.
Timeout not being taken by the UT guys. They seem to have a comeback spirit within them.
I've got faith in them.
Goes for early cutoff.
That shot barely grazing the Oregon player's shorts right there.
Looks like we've got a little bit of an altercation here.
Oregon player demanding that it is not a redo. And they're counting it as a point for the Oregon player, even though it hit his shorts.
Oh, Jack has seen me advise him to take a timeout, has chosen to ignore.
I'm not sure what's going on exactly right now. They essentially just gave up a free point right there, even though it definitely hit the other player.
I'm not really sure what happened with that. Can we please take a timeout? I think that would be a great idea. Can we? Good idea taken.
They've taken a timeout.
We'll be right back.
Okay, I think I got it.
Racquetball is life,
Racquetball is life.
Racquetball is life.
and that's not a cliche answer. That's real stuff.
Racquetball feeds my soul. I love racquetball. I'm addicted to it. I've been addicted to it for 25 years.
Fun, That's the most important thing, is fun.
Just a great group of people to play with.
I love the people, I love the game, everything.
Racquetball is competition and a lot of fun. I love to be able to go on the court and hit by myself, and I love the thinking behind it and the strategy.
Racquetball feeds my soul.
I love racquetball. I'm addicted to it. I've been addicted to it for 25 years.
Fun, that's the most important thing, is fun.
Just a great group of people to play with.
I love the people, I love the game, everything.
Welcome back. Seems to be some discussion.
It's like there's some discussion about one of the previous points where there could have been a hinder.
Because you're gonna like think you're gonna hit it. So you're gonna stop it. Don't swing it.
We got Oregon serving 11-2. A massive comeback here needed by the UT team to have a chance of winning this. Good get by Jack.
Opportunity here for Hardo, and he
Good
takes
pass.
it.
Half out. 11 serving 2.
Got still 11-2. Second server.
Mr. Hawaiian shirt, classic high Z.
Jack with the classic return of a ceiling ball. Now we just got a little ceiling ball rally going on here.
Rare backhand having to be taken.
Good get.
Hardo was
by
able to get
Hardo.
that one.
Good kill there.
There we go.
Very good pinch by Mr. Purple Grinch.
Yeah, indeed.
That is seeming to become his shot nowadays.
That left side pinch.
Bounces in a sharp angle to the right.
Making it difficult to read for any Oregon player coming up. All right, let's see if the comeback can truly begin. Skip right there.
We got
UT team.
tacks on their third point of the game.
Indeed. Seems to be adopting the strategy of hitting the drive serve down the middle, forcing the Oregon players to use their backhand, which they have not been using since
Hardo
they
did not capitalize on that off the back wall there.
Fortunately not. The Oregon team has one lefty and one righty, so they're able to functionally hit every single shot as a forehand, which is a key advantage of this Oregon team.
I believe that serve was long.
It was indeed. Going to be having a second serve right
Ideally,
here.
that drive serve would go a little bit more down the middle. It seemed to be going to the forehand of the Oregon player that is right-handed, right in the line of Gerardo's path.
Indeed. I think we're going to go for a lob serve right here. Died a little early. Gerardo able to save that one.
What a
Ooh.
pitch by Gerardo. Pokes at the ball.
4 serving 11.
Perfect, calm, patient shot right there by Gerardo.
Good reflexes.
That is a Purple Grinch classic, if I were to say so.
He does poke up the ball a lot with his backhand towards the front wall.
He does. Managed to work out there.
Jack with a lob serve off rip.
Tough get by
ceiling ball.
Gerardo. Ooh.
Going for the big overhand kill there. Just
Oregon
not
player
make it.
unfortunately slamming it straight into the floor. UT comeback seems to be
Pretty possible here.
indeed.
Bounces early again. Can Jack get it off the back wall?
Ooh.
Skips it. Or rather, that was a little bit more than a skip, but
Should have waited a little bit longer for that ball.
Took that ball at eye level, which is not really advised.
Oregon player with a good shot right there, but good get by Jack.
Again, another poke by Gerardo.
Ooh, another skip.
Looks like his UT guys are really getting their shots under control now.
Not sure exactly what happened there. I thought the Oregon player skipped that one.
I also thought the same thing. They seem to be redoing the point.
But the UT team was serving that ball.
I'm not really sure what's going on. That call was very interesting, but both teams seem to be okay with it, so something must have happened.
Might have missed something on our end right there.
Jack with another off the wall.
Gerardo with
for the pass
good
time.
backhand save. Was dangerously close to absolutely thwacking that guy with the racket. Side out there.
They do have 12 points on the board, up by 7 here.
See if Purple Grinch can get some points on the serve.
I think that was long.
It was.
So we're going to see a classic lob here to the opponent's forehand, which is not ideal. A little short as well.
No?
I think that was pretty good, actually.
Ceiling roll barely made it. Gerardo with an opportunity right here.
Decides to give them the same ball that he was given.
And they gave it right back.
And Jack does not make contact with the ball, unfortunately.
UT does have their second serve right here. Also, they've got their second timeout that they can call.
Yes, I think that if they lose serve here, it would be optimal to call a timeout.
I would have to agree with that assessment.
Another defensive ceiling ball. Jack's going to take it off the wall, going for another
little high. Good dodge by the Oregon player, and good kill.
I'd advise taking a timeout here. That's a great idea. They don't seem to be paying attention, however. Perhaps after losing 1 point to serve, they're aware the game is close to ultimatum.
Indeed. Switch up in position by Gerardo. Leaves it a little high.
Jack with a quick ceiling ball. Good pinch. Well done by Gerardo.
Oregon player was not able to get that one due to his far back positioning.
Gerardo's pinch from the Grinch has been a real weapon lately.
It has been. Might be the tool to their potential comeback. Good ceiling by Jack.
With the awkward type of spin, not allowing them to take it off the back wall.
Another good ceiling by Gerardo to kick them back to the corner. Another great down the line opportunity here for Jack.
Good shot by Jack.
Another dive by the Oregon player.
Jack doesn't decide to kill the ball while one of the players is in a vulnerable position. Interesting choice there.
Gerardo with a
pinch. I advise to take a timeout here. I think that would be a great idea. They're out. Out of timeouts in a vulnerable position can be quite deadly.
Fortunately. Lob serve to Jack. Jack cuts it off quickly with a good ceiling. Opponent does the same. Ooh.
Jack goes for the absolute fiery kill, but does not make it to the front wall.
It is match point right now. UT really needs to keep their morale up. Jack is taking his time with a racket.
And his watch.
Watching the heart rate come down. That is good. Good thing to do on match point. To calm the nerves.
Classic lob Z all game. Jack goes for a ball. It's probably vulnerable. Goes for the pass, and he does skip it. I believe that is game.
That is match.
Thank you for watching this terrible doubles match.
Set 15-10, 15-5.
Good
we'll
game.
See you guys for the next one. Enjoy the rest of the tournament. Bye-bye.